your baby and you have the nerve to cheat on me for the 5th time, she barked, slamming her fist on the table. Baby, please, you've got it all wrong. Just listen to me. Pop tried to hold her hand. Cut the bullshit! How dare you insult my fucking intelligence! I shouldn't have to track your sorry ass down at some bar at 4 in the damn morning. Ma was angrier than I'd ever seen, and Pop was like a dirty dog with his tail between his legs, begging for forgiveness and trying to drum up the best excuse he could muster. And you had the audacity to have your fucking tongue down her throat for all the world to see. The last time I checked, you don't tongue kiss a friend. What kind of fool do you take me for? Ma had tears in her eyes. Pop continued to plead for Ma's forgiveness. It was nothing. It meant nothing. I mean, I do admit I did get a little tipsy, but it won't ever happen again. I give you my word, hun. I wasn't thinking straight. Pop sulked and shook his head. Ma raised her palms in the air and yelled to the top of her lungs. Shut up! Shut up! Just shut the hell up! She turned back to Pop and leaned over the counter. Ma lowered her head as if in prayer. She closed her eyes and drew in a deep breath. I knew you were with her. Since I slapped your tasteful lust out of her mouth, maybe she'll leave your sorry ass alone. Robert, I don't want to hear any more of your lame excuses. She spoke between clenched teeth, her jaws tight. I moved in closer to the kitchen and leaned in the doorway. I'd never seen Ma like this before. She was scaring me. This whole mess was scaring me. Pop's messing around had finally come back around to bite him in the butt. Ma opened her eyes and glared at the knife laying on the counter. She inched her fingers closer to the knife. You can't keep your dick inside your pants? She wrapped her fingers around it. Pussy is on your mind 24/7. Ma quickly turned around and began wailing the knife in the air at Pop. He jumped to his feet and stepped back toward the door, getting out of her way. Okay, honey, this is getting out of hand. Put the knife down. Fuck you! I'll put this knife down when I'm done cutting your throat. I darted in the kitchen past Pop and dropped down to Ma's feet, wrapping myself around her legs. Ma, please stop crying. She looked down at me and lowered her shoulders. She looked at Pop and gazed angrily into his eyes. Look at what you've done to your own daughter, let alone this family. Ma began to weep hysterically, the knife still affixed to the palm of her hand and held high above her head. Uncle Freddie and Aunt Cecily had made their way out of the slumber and into the kitchen, due to all Ma screaming at the top of her lungs. They were staying with us for a little while, just till their new house was built. Both stood in the doorway, alarmed at what was taking place before them. Aunt Cecily called out to Ma, Viv, don't do this. He's not worth it. She began to walk toward Ma slowly and with extreme caution. Uncle Freddie slowly followed on Aunt Cecily's heels, mimicking her every move. Cecily's right, Viv. No man is worth all of this. Think about Alexis and your baby. Aunt Cecily recognized that Ma was a time bomb that could explode any minute. Viv, give me the knife, honey. She extended her hand toward Ma. Please, Viv, she whispered. Give me the knife. Uncle Freddie walked behind Ma as if he were walking on thin ice. He looked mortified at an angry woman wailing around a butcher's knife. He slowly grabbed her by the arms and whispered in her ear, He ain't worth it. Ma stared off into space as she surrendered, gently placing the knife into Aunt Cecily's hand and shaking her head repeatedly. Aunt Cecily placed the knife in the drawer. She turned to Ma and kissed her on the cheek before embracing her. It's gonna be all right. She looked down at me and pulled me up to my feet. Baby, your mama's gonna be all right. Go to your room, sweetheart.